next thing I want to share with you guys is how each of my different types of posts did compared to each other. So again, if you go to your fan page, the insights, you're going to have these different things. So mine, I'm under the post types part. And so you've got a video, photo, shared video. So that's when you just share a link for a YouTube page or someone else's video, and a link. So a link is like when I share a blog, one of my blog posts. So again, if you haven't already listened, or not listened to, but read the first report I did on how my Facebook ads experiment was doing, you should do that, because even though links is showing the least reach and engagement, I had so many more clicks to my website with this than anything else. So even though when you're looking here, if you're thinking that I shouldn't do links anymore, the fact is when I actually go and look, it's the best because it gets people to my website, whereas the rest of them don't necessarily. The rest of them, I do put a link in like the photo caption, and on a lot of photos I'll get 1 or 2 clicks to my website, but that's not my goal. My goal is clicks to my website. But these are all still good to do. So when I'm not doing a blog post like this, everything else, definitely a video gets you the biggest reach. And then what you're going to see is the blue is post clicks and the pink is like reactions, comments, and shares. So, you know, even though the video is actually getting a little less as far as reactions, comments, and shares than a photo does, which is interesting. But you're getting less people clicking on the photos than the videos, and that kind of thing. So the shared video thing, I don't even know. Oh, I know why I have that. So I did a promotional video with some high school seniors, and the videographer posted it on his page. I shared it. A bunch of people shared it. So the interesting with that shared video is it actually got a ton of reach. I want to say like 7 or 10,000 on the videographer's page, but when I share it, it doesn't get that much reach, if that makes any sense to you. So I guess this is a hard thing to have a conclusion about, but the conclusion for me is that even though the numbers are kind of lying to you here, when I share a link to my blog, it's getting people to my blog. And so for me, this is the biggest thing that I need to be doing. It does take more time though. Writing a blog post, posting the blog post, sharing it, all that stuff takes extra time. And we all know that just posting photos of your clients and tagging them and putting your link in there, it's super easy, it's fast, and it's kind of expected. So for a lot of us, including myself, you know, my clients expect me to be posting and tagging them, and they're getting excited for their order to come in. So I only usually post most of the time I don't post any sneak peeks, but you know, now I am kind of doing one, and it's not hurting my sales at all. I'll post one of my favorites that's kind of really more an impactful photo for that. Okay, so another thing that this doesn't really talk about is things that are shared from your Instagram. So when I can, you know, I can automatically have my Instagram page share the photo onto my fan page. I actually don't know, I use Android, but I use this IFTTT, if then that app that'll do it, even though I don't have Apple. And I know Apple you can automatically post to your fan page, and I actually don't know if Android can automatically do that now. I just have the program set up, but so it doesn't really show that on here, which is kind of sad, right? But maybe that's link. That could actually be part of this link thing. I'm not really sure, but what we'll do next is we'll actually go look and see what happens when things are shared from my Instagram page. So I can kind of look here. This was one that posted from my Instagram. There is 2 link clicks, which is good. It doesn't look like there aren't any comments. There's not a lot of likes on it, but it has a decent reach, which is kind of interesting. But the link clicks is what I'm looking for. So if I'm getting 2 link clicks, most of my other posts end up with about 2 link clicks. Let's see, this one's really a lot higher. This one had a low reach. It only had 1 link click. And this is a link, or this is a It's a repost, which is, I think they consider that a link. Let's see, this one didn't have any link clicks, and I think part of that was that this was too far down. Let's see, this one had 20 link clicks. This one was super popular though. And I went over some of these posts in the report number 1. This one didn't have any link clicks. Again, I think it's because of this. I like to get wordy and like kind of write fun things, but I almost need to just like cut it down. Like, right, I could totally cut this down and just have like the first sentence. Let's see what this one have. 1 link click. So, I mean, I kind of think the Instagram ones are just as good as posting a regular photo, just from what I'm seeing. You just want to make sure in everything you do that you're doing this so people don't have to click more. So in the newsfeed, it should show all this text, so people could instantly click on that instead of them having to click more. I'm just gonna. Okay, so that's it for this video. Be sure to watch the next one.